You have to get through 12 feet of concrete and 70,000 gallons of pressurized water without any metal.
No oxygen tanks.
Benji, stand by to receive.
Ethan, you ready?
Important point. If you haven't opened that hatch after 2.5 minutes, we're both dead.
No, no, no.
Ethan, do you copy? Ethan, abort! Abort now! Whoa. Are you okay to drive? I mean, a minute ago you were dead.
What are you talking about?
This is not going to end well.
Mr. Chairman, the time has come to dissolve the IMF. It's not just a rogue organization. It is a disgraced one.
Shutting down the IMF is a mistake you may regret. This is Brent.
Go secure.
Go.
The syndicate is real, and they know who we are.
A rogue nation, trained to do what we do.
An anti-IMF.
They're coming after us with everything they've got.
Oh boy.
You want to bring down the syndicate? It's impossible.
Take your position.
I have eyes.
The show is about to start.
Got it.
You and your team will answer for every wanton act of mayhem you are responsible for.
Now we are all wanted by the CIA. Awesome.
Get your seatbelt on. You want to be down now?
This may be our last mission. Let's make it count.
Open the door!
Come on.
Yeah, I'm trying. Benji, open that door right now! Oh my God!
So I don't know about you, but my movie plot radar sense is going off like crazy, telling me that Alec Baldwin's character is probably not only a member of Rogue Nation, but its leader. Yes, we've seen so many movies like this at this point that we can guess these kind of twists pretty early on if the movie itself isn't careful in what it gives away. And not just the movie, but the trailers leading up to the movie. And speaking of seeing movies like this, we're going to see a lot of movies like this year. Forget just coming off of Captain America the Winter Soldier, but we have, of course, the new Bond movie on the horizon for the holidays, which also has pretty much the exact same plot. So I guess at the end of the day, it's all going to boil down to style. And I do think that Mission Impossible, slowly but surely, is, zeroing in on the formula that works for this franchise, which seems to be, at its core, Tom Cruise and Simon Pegg, which is a pretty darn good formula. I mean, I'm still a little peeved at Simon Pegg for what he said about genre films, and I still am going to really hold that to him when we see finally the script for Star Trek Beyond, the third film that he's writing. That better be amazing. But he's not writing here, and I do still enjoy his hijinks quite a bit. And also, I think Tom Cruise just does not get enough credit for how funny he is. He's a very good comedic actor. And I was watching this and I was like, Tom Cruise, you've done some crazy stuff. I mean, I watched that Scientology documentary recently on HBO, Going Clear. It was bonkers. It was nuts. And they featured Tom Cruise really heavily in that documentary, having seriously drank the Kool-Aid. Yet for some reason, we're able to move beyond that, or at least I am, and I think if you look at the box office numbers, and a number of people are, whereas like Mel Gibson and Arnold Schwarzenegger, people don't get over it. Now, I'm sure some of you will speak to the quality of the films as well, but I also think it has to do with, A, people feeling Tom Cruise has been duped a little bit. He's a bit of a victim in that whole situation with Scientology. But then also, he's such a damn professional. It's worth a swear word, because he's so good. I mean, he's just really a professional Hollywood talent. He's behind the camera on these. He's on camera. He does his own stunts. He's very precise in everything he does, be it his comedic bits, to his dramatic bits, to his action sequences. Really a talented guy. I have to say, though, while I was watching this trailer, because, they didn't have too much new stuff in it. I mean, they just, again, focused more on Alec Baldwin, bringing up his character a little bit, which made me feel they gave that away, perhaps, potentially. We'll see if I'm right. And then they talked about Benji and Ethan's chemistry. They showed that more, which I guess is the real love affair of this franchise. But then at the end, the other thing that kind of occurred to me while I was watching it was I was like, wait a minute. Why is there never really anybody in the IMF? I mean, when J.J. Abrams directed it for a while, we got to see The Office, just because Benji worked there, we were like, oh, look at all these people. But they never seemed to meet any other agents in the field. They never really seemed to get any assists. I'd be like, disband the IMF. It's like five people maybe, and like their closest friends that they always loop into these missions. I just feel it's weird that we're on like the 5th film already for this franchise, and I think they've never really done a lot to establish a greater organization, right? Because it's not the CIA, it's like some separate organization that's so secretive they don't even know who else is in the organization. I guess you could look at Bond and say, well, he doesn't run into other agents too often as well, but I guess maybe that's something Bond might want to consider fixing as well. I just think it would be interesting to know what else is out there, the resources of the group. But I think that because Bond's a fantasy, it's been going on for so long, I think we can buy into that. But when they start, I guess it's because they started talking about procedure and the relationship to the government, and you're like, I don't think there is an agency. So we'll see. I'm curious to what you think of this. I think this new trailer again. I don't know the point of this new trailer. It didn't seem to really up the ante at all. I guess maybe it did in terms of comedy, but I think that not the teaser trailer, but the first full trailer already sold me on this movie, and I'm pretty much going to go and see it. Although they're really hammering home that tickets are on sale, aren't they? Do you have yours yet? I actually do not have mine. I will get mine closer to the date. All right, so that's my review of Mission Impossible Rogue Nation Trailer 2. I look forward to continuing the conversation with you down below, and you can check out some other episodes right now.